students, I welcome to you to this online class of the Jupiter College. Last class we have discussed what mole concept, we have defined mole and explained the concept, mole concept. Now this class we will go for the applications of this mole concept. Just to recapitulate what I have taught to you in my last class, mole is the amount of the substance containing the number of particles of its kind, atom, molecule, ion or any such particles equal in number to the number of atoms present in 12 grams of carbon of isotope C12. So when I use the amount of the substance, here I mean to say, because in the bracket I am writing the particles atom, molecule, ion I wrote. So here the amount means the element, the compound, then ion. That is the reason I am using the word amount. So then what is this? Particles of its kind. When I am taking element, I will consider about atoms. When I am taking about a compound, I will consider molecules. When I will take a ion, I will take about the ions. Equal in number to 12 grams of carbon of isotope C12. So we have calculated that 12 grams of carbon of isotope C12 contains 1 Avogadro number of atoms of carbon. Hence we can say the definition of mole in another form. The mole is the amount of the substance which contains 1 Avogadro number of particles of its kind. 1 Avogadro number of particles of its kind. So means when you take a element, you are coming to atom. When you are taking compound, you are coming to molecule. Like this we can say. So this taking this I have proved, since mole is the amount of the 1 gram atom of element contains 1 Avogadro number of atoms, therefore mole is 1 gram atom of the element, or that is 6.02 in 10 to the power 23 number of atoms. 1 gram molecular mass of the substance contains 1 Avogadro number of molecules. Therefore mole is equivalent to 1 gram molecular mass of the substance or 1 Avogadro number of molecules. Now we know that atomic mass is equal to ionic mass, because an ion is formed by the loss or gain of an electron. When an atom loses electron, it forms a positive ion, cation. When an atom gains an electron, forms a negative ion, anion. As the mass of the electron is negligible, hence mass of an atom is equal to mass of an ion. Therefore 1 gram atom of an atom is equal to 1 gram ion weight mass of a gram ion. Hence the number of atoms present in 1 gram atom of the element will be equal to number of ions present in 1 gram ion of the element. Hence we say the mole is also equal to 1 gram ion of the element, or 6.02 into 10 to the power 23 number of ions. Now from Avogadro's law we know that the molecular mass, when 1 gram molecular mass of any substance at NTP contain 1 Avogadro number of 22.4 liters of gas at NTP. 1 gram molecular mass of any substance occupies a volume of 22.4 liters at NTP, called as gram molar volume, and gram molecular mass is equal to mole. Therefore 1 mole is also 1 gram molar volume, or that is 22.4 liters of volume at NTP. Now again when you come to this mole, when you take 1 gram molecular mass of the substance dissolve in 1000 cc of the solution, the strength of the solution is 1 molar, or we say 1 gram molecular mass of the substance we are dissolving in 1000 cc of the solution, we say the strength of the solution is 1 molar, or hence we can say mole is equivalent to 1000 cc of 1 molar solution. So, since mole is expressing the mass, the number, the volume, the concentration, hence mole is a chemical unit. This I have confirmed in my last class, mole is a chemical unit. Now, taking this, I will devote this class how this mole concept is used. So, mole is equal to 1 gram atom of element, that is equivalent to 6.02 into 10 to the power 23 number of atoms. 1 mole of atom means this much one will understand, and that is equal to 1 gram molecular 1 gram molecular mass of compound and that is equivalent to 6.02 into 10 to the power 23 molecules. That is equivalent to 1 gram ion of an element, or that is equivalent to 6.02 into 10 to the power 23 ions, and that is equal to also 1 gram molar volume. We write in short form GMV, and volume of gas at NTP, or that is 22.4 liters of gas at NTP. Now, when we take this 1 gram molecular mass of the substance dissolved in 1000 cc, it is also equivalent to 1000 cc of 1 molar solution. So, mole is expressing this concentration, this is volume, mole is expressing the volume, here it is expressing the number, expressing the mass, hence mole is a chemical unit. It is expressing the mass, it is expressing the number, it is expressing the volume, it is also expressing the concentration, hence mole is a chemical unit. And taking this mole, and this is a question comes for a +2 student, what is a mole? Is mole a chemical unit? This is the what I have taught you to you in my last class. Now, we will come to study today the application of mole concept, means we will use these findings, and we will now application, we will study how we will apply applications of mole concept. Any subject or anything that we study, its importance increases with its application. When one has more number of applications, the subject is so important. In our lifestyle also, anything that we need, that it is more useful to us, it is more essential to us, or because we are using that more number of times in more ways. Exactly this mole concept, when it came at that time, the science was not developed so much. Now the equipments are there, you take a substance, put in the equipment, it will give you everything, weight it will give, volume it will give, everything can be known. But at that time nothing was there, only thought was there and mathematics was there. So, taking the thought and taking the mathematics, the science was developing at that time. Experimentally nothing was known at that time. So, this was the very important thing at that time. Now also for us it is also important, because for calculations we can use this. Now, coming to this, what are its first concept, first application is to find out the mass of an atom of element or mass of an ion, mass of an ion and mass of a molecule. This is the one of the very important because what we are doing, we say the atomic mass of hydrogen is 1.008 AMU. Therefore, atomic mass of hydrogen is 1.008 into 1.6 in 10 to the power minus 24 grams. We are doing this, but now we are going to calculate, is this correct? Is this which we are telling, which we are using, is it correct? We can now verify from the mole concept and determine for the any atom we can determine, any ion we can determine, and any molecule we can determine. How? Now 1 gram atom of element contains 1 Avogadro number, that symbolically we write Na, 1 Avogadro number of atoms. This we know, this is 1 mole. This is what? 1 mole. Therefore, mass of an atom will be what? The gram atomic mass by Avogadro number. By Avogadro number. Gram atomic mass is a mole. We are dividing it by Avogadro number, so we can know the mass of an atom of the element. Something mass of an ion, mass of an ion is what? Gram ionic mass, by Avogadro number, Mass of a molecule, will be equal to what? Gram molecular mass by Avogadro number. Children, many often what happens, books are writing only formulae. They are not explaining why it is happening, because where from I got gram at mole is 1 mole Avogadro number, 1 mole of ion Avogadro number, and 1 mole of the substance by 1 Avogadro number. So once it goes to your mind, I can do it like this. Any numerical, let it come anywhere, you can solve it. So now just I will take one example and explain you here. So let me calculate mass of an atom of oxygen. Mass of an atom of oxygen. We know the atomic mass of oxygen is 16 AMU. 16 AMU. But we are going to calculate that. So atomic mass of oxygen is 16 AMU. Therefore, gram atomic mass is equal to 16 grams. Why? Now atomic mass expressed in grams is called as gram atomic mass, and gram atomic mass is mole, and 1 mole contains 1 Avogadro number of atoms. Means therefore 1 mole of oxygen weighs 16 grams. 1 mole of oxygen means what? 6.02 into 10 to power 23. Number of atoms weigh 16 grams. Therefore, we are now calculating mass of an oxygen atom. Therefore, mass of oxygen atom will be equal to gram atomic mass of oxygen, gram atomic mass of oxygen by Avogadro number. Na, I am writing Na means Avogadro number. So, that comes to 16 by 6.02 into 10 to power 23. So, that is 16 into 1 by this. So, 6 0 by 2, this is called 1.626. So, if you calculate, this comes to 16 into 1.6 into 10 to power minus 24 grams. You directly call it now. So, that OMU, 1 AMU is at last I will prove, I will find out the definition of AMU. I am using it and I will be acquainted with this. At last you will tell the definition, what is the definition of AMU, we will write at last. So, now mass of A, calcium Ca plus 2 ion, calcium ion. So, atomic mass of calcium is 40. Therefore, gram atomic mass of calcium is 40 grams. Gram ionic mass of calcium will be, that is Ca plus 2, will be 40 grams again. Therefore, mass of a calcium ion, Ca plus 2 ion, will be what? 40, the gram ionic mass. I have written the formula, gram ionic mass by Avogadro number. So, that is 40 by 6.02 into 10 to power 23, and that comes to 40 into 1.6 into 10 to power minus 24 grams. Could you understand this? You see, once concept is clear, once fundamental knowledge is clear, you can use it anywhere, everywhere that you want to use it. Now, we will want to calculate the molecule of mass of a molecule. Say mass of, we are now going to mass of a nitrogen molecule. We are going to calculate mass of a nitrogen molecule. So, molecular mass of nitrogen molecule will be what? 2 into 14 atomic mass, that is 28 AMU, or gram molecular mass of nitrogen will be what? 28 grams, will be 28 grams. Now, 1 gram molecular mass of nitrogen contains how much? 6.02 10 to the power 23 molecules. Therefore, mass of nitrogen molecule will be what? Gram molecular mass by its Avogadro number. So, gram molecular mass of nitrogen is 28 and Avogadro number is 6.02 into 10 to the power 23. So, that comes to 28 into 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 24 grams. So, you can get by this. Or suppose you want to calculate any compound also, there is an element. Suppose somebody will say, sir, why not a compound, sir? Okay, we can go for a compound, say carbon dioxide. Molecular mass of carbon dioxide is 12 plus 2 into 16 comes to 44 AMU. Therefore, gram molecular mass is what? Molecular mass expressed in grams is what? 44 grams. Mass of carbon dioxide molecule will be what? Gram molecular mass by Avogadro's number. So, that is 44 by 6.02 into 10 to the power 23, that comes to 44 into 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 24 grams. You see, by easily you can calculate by this instead of remembering the formula. Most often people say, and people while teaching they force students to remember the formula. How many formula you will remember? Will not remember anything. I have told you, the more you forget, more you remember. So, what did you have to understand? This is a problem. Mole, Avogadro number of atoms, mole, Avogadro number of molecules, mole, Avogadro number of ions. So, this much is 1 mole. So, so 1 is how much? Very simple arithmetic, we can use it. Now, we will come to the second application of mole concept is mass number relationship. The second application is mass number relationship. It establishes, the mole concept establishes mass with a number of particles. Number of particles means what? Number of atoms, number of molecules, number of ions. You can calculate how many ions are present in a given given amount of grams of iron. How many atoms are present in a given weight of the element. How many molecules are present in a given amount of the compound. That you can do it. How? Now, we know that what is mole? Mole is gram atomic mass is gram ionic mass is gram molecular mass. So, all are this what? That is Avogadro. That is Avogadro number of particles, means atom or ion or this. So, then what we will do? So, therefore, number of particles present in a mole, we want to calculate how many particles given weight. So, we are going to calculate the number of particles. Number of particles means what? Particles means atom or molecule or ion present in a given weight of the substance. We are by application of mole concept. That is, what is this? W. W gram of atom, W gram of element, W gram of compound, W gram of ion. We can use it. So, we know what we know. This 1 mole contains a gram atom. So, what we will do? We will this weight. If we convert this weight into mole, we will convert the weight into number of moles. if you convert the number weight in number of moles, then you know how many mole. 1 mole contains 1 Avogadro number of particles. So, multiply this. So, mole into number of particles, mole into number of particles will give us what? The number of mole into Avogadro number will give us the number of particles. So, number of particles, so number of atoms, number of atoms in W gram of element. So, we will convert the W gram of element into mole. So, mass of the weight of the element, weight of element, we will divide it by gram atomic mass and multiply this by Avogadro number. Na I am writing, children, Na means N is the constant, universal constant, representing what? The Avogadro number, 6.02. So, weight of the element by gram atomic mass, we convert to mole of the element. So, 1 mole contains 1 Avogadro number, this. So, number of molecules we can calculate. So, number of atoms present we can calculate. For example, he is asking you calculate number of atoms present in 3.2 grams of oxygen. Question comes to us. So, weight of the element is how much now? 3.2. Gram atomic mass of element is how much? 16, and into Avogadro number will give us this. Why? Now, 32 grams of oxygen contains 1 molecule, so 3.2. So, we will say that number of atoms of oxygen in 3.2 gram of oxygen will be how much? The weight of the substance is how much? 3.2. Atomic mass is what? 16, and its Avogadro number is 6.02 into 10 to power 23. So, this comes to 3.2. 3.2 means it becomes divide it 0.5. So, this will come to us, if you calculate, that will be the number of atoms present in the this. So, 32 by 16 is your 2 and decimal 1. So, 0.2. So, that comes to 0.2 into 6.02 into 10 to power 23. So, that comes to as 2 if you multiply this and get the result in this. Or number of molecules, suppose you want to calculate the number of molecules, same formula, that is number of molecules in a given mass of the compound. Number of molecules in a given weight of compound, in a given weight of compound, that is what? W, how much are present. So, what will you do? So, number of molecules, so we will convert the W, the mass, into moles. So, weight of the substance by gram molecular mass, weight of the substance by gram molecular mass will give us the number of molecules, and we will multiply that by Avogadro number of molecules. So, we can know the how many molecules are present. So, number of molecules in a given weight of compound will be what? Weight of the compound, by gram molecular mass into Avogadro number. What is this? We are converting this into mole. We are converting this, that is the reason I am telling it a application of mole concept. Suppose we are calculating now, calculate number of molecules present in 0.44 grams of carbon dioxide. Suppose you will give us a question, calculate the number of molecules present in 0.44 grams of carbon dioxide. So, gram molecular mass of carbon dioxide, is 44. So, we will say now, therefore, number of molecules in 0.44 grams of carbon dioxide will be what? Gram molecular weight of the carbon dioxide, by gram molecular mass. So, we will get the number of moles of carbon dioxide and we will multiply by its Avogadro number. So, you will get it here 0.44 grams, we will divide it by 44 and we will multiply this by 6.02 into 10 to the power 23. So, you are having two numbers after 0. So, this will come to 6.02 into 10 to the power 21, because you have 0.44 means this 23 will come to 21. So, this will the number of molecules in carbon dioxide. Suppose some will ask you calculate the number of molecules, you can take a homework here, calculate, write the homework in this, calculate the number of molecules, present in 0.98 grams of sulfuric acid, 0.1 gram of calcium carbonate, or 0.28 gram of ammonia. You do this at home and just calculate by using formula. So, gram molecular mass of sulfuric acid is 98, divide by then you use this formula and you calculate. So, this is the gram the mass number relationship is one of the very important application, because many of when we will be using this, just like the table, mathematic table, children, those students who are very good in their mathematic table, they are very good in their arithmetic, in their calculation. Those are very good in their mathematical table and also decimal multiplication division. Many students who pass metric come to college, we find if you give a small numerical of decimals, they are not able to calculate. Other day the sir was teaching you the metric system of units. So, 10 to the power when you are taking, it is called, the expression is called metric system of representation of unit. So, in that you will be very useful, because you will know theory, but in an examination, entrance exam, general numericals are given and a question is 48 seconds is given to you to solve a numerical. So, if you are very good in your mathematics, then you will be very good in your solving numericals in your entrance exam and qualify. Now, this is called gram the mass number relationship. Now, I will come to mass volume relationship. This is another very important application of mole concept, is mass volume relationship. It establishes a relationship between mass volume relationship, means if I say this, the mole concept, what will say, the mole concept establishes a relationship between mass of a substance and volume of the substance. Mass of the substance and volume occupied by the mass of the substance. So, how it is? Because we know 1 gram molecular mass of any gas or any substance occupies 22.4 liters of volume at NTP, which called as gram molar volume. Avogadro's law we have studied. So, that means gram molecular mass occupies 22.4 volumes, means 22400 cc of the gas at NTP, and this contains what? 1 Avogadro number of molecules. That contains 1 Avogadro number of molecules. If they will ask you, that will come to molecules again later on. So, let me go for the mass and volume relationship. So, any volume is given to us or any mass is given to us. So, what we will do? The given way mass of the substance by gram molecular mass, we get the mole, and 1 mole occupies 22.4 volume 4 liters of the volume. So, we can know the volume occupied by that mass of the substance. So, we know this. How is this? 1 gram molecular mass occupies 22.4 liters of volume at NTP. At NTP, any 1 gram molecular mass of gas occupies, this is a gas I am telling you, occupies this one at NTP, that is what 1 mole, this is what 1 mole. So, volume of a substance, volume of a given mass of substance we want to calculate will be what? At NTP. At NTP will be what? The mass of the substance, mass of the substance is given. We will divide it 1 gram molecular mass, we will make it 1 mole, we will make it 1 mole. So, gram molecular mass so this becomes what? Number of moles, this becomes number of moles, then multiply this by 22.4 liters. So, this will be in liters, you will get the answer. Or if cc you want 22400 cc, you can get cc in answer. So, number of the volume of a given mass of the NTP will be mass of the substance by gram molecular mass into 22.4 liters. If the number he will ask, you will multiply the Avogadro number. So, that I will go that a volume number relationship, when I will discuss I will put that. I do not want to confuse you at everywhere. So, for example, one question I want to calculate here, calculate the volume occupied by 0.17 gram of ammonia at NTP. Suppose this is the question given to us. In entrance exam what they will do? They will not ask like this. What they will do? They will say that the volume occupied by 0.17 gram of ammonia is 22.4 liters, 2.24 liters, 0.224 liters, none of them all. So, you have to tick off which is correct. So, you will use it, calculate it and do it. But if you are very good in your arithmetic, you will calculate the number of moles present, then 22.4 multiply and you get the dash. So, now the gram molecular mass of ammonia, how we will calculate? Atomic mass of nitrogen is 14, 3 into 1, that is gone to 17 grams, the 17 grams. So, he is asking volume. So, the volume occupied by 0.17 gram of ammonia at NTP will be what? 0.17 22.17 by 17 into 6.02 into 10 sorry 22.4 liters or 22400 cc. This will this. So, 0.77 and 17 you will cancel, 0 point you will come to 0.11. So, 0.1 you will get this 1 and that is again 22.4 liters you can get, or you can get 0.17 into 22400 c 17. So, they will 224 cc. So, we will have how much, this 2 zeros will cancel here. So, we will get 224 cc. Can you calculate anything? You take a numerical here and a homework. So, calculate, write down, calculate the volume occupied by A 0.44 gram of carbon dioxide, 0.64 gram of oxygen, 0.28 gram of ammonia at NTP. This is the homework I am giving you. So, by the using mole concept you can guess some volume you can get this. So, this mole concept has a wide spectrum of applications. If you go to this, so this we calculated by the mass volume relationship. Now, we will come to volume mass relationship. We will just reverse it, volume mass relationship. If a volume is given, then we can calculate what is the mass of the given volume. Suppose somebody asks us calculate the mass of 100 cc of oxygen at NTP. Calculate the mass of 100 cc of oxygen at NTP, or calculate 112 cc of nitrogen at NTP. Like these questions will come. So, the fourth application we are using here, that volume mass relationship. So, what is this? This mole concept helps us in calculating the mass of a given volume of substance at NTP. So, what is this? What is the meaning of this this application? Calculation of the mass of a given volume of a gas at NTP. So, we know what, how to get this? We know 22.4 liters of, we know this 22.4 liters or 22400 cc of volume has weight, has its mass at NTP. At NTP it has mass what? Mass is what? 1 gram molecular mass. So, we know the volume, he has given volume, mass, what is the mass of? So, we will take that what? So, mass of a given volume of gas at NTP, what we will do? The volume of the substance, at NTP, and by 22.4 liters, or if he is given in cc, then 22400 cc into, so we will get the mole into gram molecular mass, So, you got the mole, by this you got the mole, and then multiply by the gram molecular mass. So, this you can calculate this. So, any volume, anything, this is a very useful calculation. This is a number, only we are writing it as per we want to understand it, but you try to have the mole in your mind. Mole is 1 gram atom of the element, that is 6.02 10 to the power 23 number of atoms. It is 1 gram molecular mass of the substance, 6.02 in 10 to the power 23 molecules, or it is 1 gram ion of the element, that is 6.02 10 to the power 23 number of ions. It is 1 gram molar volume of the substance, that is 22400 cc, or it is 1000 cc of 1 molar solution. So, next class I will be talking to you the next number of how to calculate the strength of a solution by using mole concept, and how to calculate solve the numericals basing on this. So, next class we will be talking about calculation of application of mole concept in determining the strength of a solution and determining the volume. Here you have done the volume mass, we will go to the volume number. 100 cc of nitrogen contains how many molecules of nitrogen? 100 cc of nitrogen contains how many atoms of nitrogen? That we will be discussing in our next class. Thank you very much, children. Try to understand everything that you are listening and reading, and once you do that, you will be, your sky is the limit for you to achieve excellence in your life. ହେଇଗଲା ତ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ କରିବ।